Okay, we're back. I don't know what was missed, but the last few seconds. Okay, we're good. What was the last thing you heard? Melina talking after her win. Okay. Liu Kang interrogated Shang Tsung, saying like, "Hey, who's your benefactor? Who are you working for?" And Shang Tsung replied, "Damashi." And here is Damashi.
Me. A poor facsimile, anyway. Made lesser by Liu Kang's meddling.
What's happening here? Who is he?
This Shang Tsung is whom I battled for the Hourglass. I thought him dead.
As I did you, Liu Kang. It turns out our battle released mammoth energies which ripped apart time's fabric. The fight had two conclusions. In one, I was the victor. In the other, it was you.
They did say convergent timelines.
It was eons before I discovered this. Once I did, I knew the path forward.
I took this form and infiltrated your timeline. I elevated these wretches, giving them great power. Together, they sowed discord among the realms and assembled for me the Dragon Army. I led them to believe they were aiding my conquest of Earthrealm and Outworld. But my intent is to exterminate all life in this timeline, and then merge it into my own.
You promised us realms. Now you leave us to slaughter? You were pawns, not partners. Your purpose served. You will be sacrificed.
We served you loyally, built you the Dragon Crown.
This is a toy. I do not need it to control the Dragon Army. Only the souls contained within. Goodbye, Liu Kang. Neither you nor your timeline will be missed. It appears our interests align. For now.
Know that I trust neither of you. I will finish you both at the first hint of treachery.
Melina, what's wrong?
Serum wearing off. Must stay in control. You attack my family. I will make you suffer.
Further resistance serves no purpose. This timeline will be destroyed. Fight.
It doesn't sound like Richard Epcar, but I think it's meant to be him. The frame rate's not enjoying this one.
You haven't much fight left. It won't take long to finish.
Alright.
new Shang Tsung should have sent more minions.
Come forward if you dare. I will finish what Raiden could not.
It's an interesting way of dealing with things, though, where like both endings are the canon ending, so to speak. Even though in Shang Tsung's ending, he basically just killed everyone and nobody survived.
Your tenacity is to be admired. Until our last breaths are taken, as long as blood flows through our veins, we are not beaten. Noble sentiments, which in the end matter little. None of you will leave here alive.
Sandel kills Sandel. Ow, I halfway hit me. I mean, it would make sense for Sandel to die.
Oh, it's so sad to see a child lose her mother.
If my mother dies, she won't be the only Sindel to perish.
Fight.
Yeah, this level doesn't seem to like functioning on the Switch here. Oh, I'm out of juice. My bad. I was trying to. I tried.
You're making me hungry.
Missed. How much of that shit do they have?
Mother, you can't go. Not yet. It's my time, dear. At least we had a few hours.
Sonya's
more.
not in the game.
I will cherish them.
Mother.
I mean, as a cameo, she is, but yeah, Sonya and Jax aren't in the main roster.
You are now Empress. Rule well.
I will, Mother. Father and Katana will help me.
Of course.
Father, what did you do?
I collected your mother's soul. It resides within me. She is safe.
I would say that's debatable.
Hurry, everyone. We must withdraw.
So we got one definite death, and that's Sindel. Which, I mean, really, when you think about it, it makes perfect sense. There's still the possibility of maybe playing as Katana Smoke or Liu Kang.
To move an army that large among realms, he'll need a portal, yes?
More than one. You will need a nexus of portal gateways.
It must be nearby. We follow them. They will lead us to it.
Agreed. But we cannot strike until Raiden and Kung Lao arrive.
That the Lin Kuei won't aid us is unforgivable. Bi Han has corrupted them totally.
When this crisis ends, we will deal with that one.
This is but the opening battle in a longer war. Titan Shang Tsung has prepared his entire timeline for it. We cannot match its strength.
My counterpart said that your battle with him ripped time's fabric, creating two timelines. But how do we know that it wasn't torn further? If there are two timelines, can't there be more?
Why the thought experiment, Sorcerer?
You said we lack strength. We might find it in other timelines.
How would we do that?
We gather allies from across timelines, other titans, to build an overwhelming force.
If they exist. We have no proof that they do.
We must fight the battle in front of us. We can't stake our survival on pure conjecture.
If Liu Kang is right, the battle in front of us is already lost. This may be our only hope.
Geras, your thoughts?
It is possible. But as I am only the Hourglass's steward, such a search is beyond me. It can only be undertaken by the Keeper of Time.
And I no longer wield that power.
You may be able to regain it.
What? How do you mean?
When you gave up control of the Hourglass, I worried that one day you would find you needed it. So rather than let your power dissipate, I collected it. To this day, it remains safely stored.
Why did you never tell me this?
Because the process of restoring your power is likely irreversible. Returning to the life you have now, as Earthrealm's protector, a life you cherish, may be impossible.
And you did not want me tempted to make that sacrifice, unless it was absolutely necessary.
Correct.
Thank you, Geras. You have saved us with your wisdom. Now, where have you stored my power? We must retrieve it.
It is at the Fire Temple, stored in the Jade Jaguar gifted to you by the great Kung Lao.
I can't believe we're gonna play Zelda and go to the Fire Temple.
Yes, Geras.
Liu Kang has proven more resilient than anticipated. He and his comrades have escaped the fortress.
Forget the others. Find Liu Kang. He alone threatens my plans.
So they each have a Gears. That makes sense.
You could have picked no better vessel to store my power, Geras. I have always treasured the great Kung Lao's gift. It reminds me of his meticulous nature and his generous heart.
Once we retrieve the Jade Jaguar, we will proceed to the Hourglass. There, we will transfer the temporal power stored within it to you.
It now occurs to me that all along, you have had unfettered access to the power stored within. You could have taken it, become Keeper of Time, but chose not to. Why?
Because I have faith in your vision for this new era. I am content to be its guardian.
Thank you, Geras. Now, this process you propose, you are sure it will restore my power?
As sure as I can be of one that has been neither tried nor tested. But even if successful, it is not guaranteed that you will find any other timelines or allies. They may not exist.
I pray this is not a fool's errand. I hate leaving the others behind.
Your champions will bolster their strength against the dragon army. It is sure to be the mother of all battles.
May the Elder Gods protect them.
I don't know if we're gonna play the Gears next or someone else. It just makes me wonder how this thing's gonna end, because it feels like they're building up where it's like, well, if you do Liu Kang, no, we're not doing Gears, then I guess Shang Tsung. I consider the idea of Shang Tsung as well. But yeah, it's just, how is this whole thing gonna end? Where they can continue on the story.
My ex was so wrong. The 30K I spent on this seems like a steal right now.
This magic is incredible.
Not magic, your loveliness. Technology.
Either way, it's clear what must happen next. The gateways and the dragon army have to be destroyed. Scorpion, have you a plan?
We must divide our forces. You, Shang Tsung, Quan Chi will use your magic to attack the portals. As you do, Kenshi and Jared will grind down the dragon army. The rest of us will attack our dark doubles. If they're defeated, it will hopefully throw the dragon warriors into disarray.
An astute strategy.
Truly, I could not have devised a better one.
Enough with the empty flattery. If you want our trust, give us actions, not words.
It is time. Our venom will spread. It will be the end of all things. Armageddon.
Referencing MK11, that sound, music right there. Jane, you're getting on my nerves. I can't have you right here with all the wires and the power button. You need to go somewhere else.
That is unfortunate.
The battle continues, Shang Tsung.
Quan Chi, with me. I, for one, am not pleased we were double-crossed.
It is an ire I share.
May I suggest we harness our anger and use it to obliterate my doppelganger's minions?
Fight.
I keep hitting the wrong button. Frames are not generous with this one.
This pair will trouble us no more. There are more who acquire our attention.
You're welcome, sorcerers.
Is it me, or is that Raiden becoming insufferable?
You are not wrong, but it is tomorrow's problem. Let us first solve today's.
Let's first make sure there is a tomorrow.
Fight!
XXB. Rude. So yeah, it's basically the same stuff, just different effects depending on which form you're in. Which I actually like that as a concept.
Send you to a watery grave.
Oh, his picture doesn't change at all. Oh, no, he's got different stuff. Oh. That makes him very complicated then. Back A, forward A, Y, X, Y, A. Sorry. Bruh! See, like, look how easy that is to fucking block.
Problem solved.
Oh yeah, it's literally meant to be from Trilogy. And that's what I love about it. You know I love any and all sort of fan service to Mortal Kombat 3 and Trilogy.
2 of 5.
It's progress. Now on to the next.
Look, he's got his hammer. Or am I crazy? Nope, that's his hammer, alright.
Did you see that?
His life force is feeding the portal's energy.
We kill him. We close them permanently.
Alright.
These meddling minions grow tiresome.
Let us finish them.
I don't even know who I'm fighting. Scorpion? What are the... Excuse me, wrong button. Down, forward, Y. Forward, down, back, A. Sorry, hold on. Oh, okay, so now I can be Scorpion. Check out that sweet glitch there.
Your flame will be snuffed out.
No. Not sure. Did you change me back? I wanted to be a Scorpion. Yeah, this outfit isn't liked very much. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, yeah. Good eye. Imagine Onaga being housed inside a Shao Kahn.
I've never been better. Fools. Your spell worked before only because you surprised me. It won't happen again. Fight!
Help! My body!
Size isn't all that matters.
We're still alive? All right. So my copy of the Twitch decided to just like crash and be like, "Hey man, I don't know." And then right as that happened, the game crashed, and I'm like, So yeah, that was a thing. Since we're close to the end, I guess we'll see how much further we are by the time, because we got 45 minutes till break. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yeah, we'll probably still take that break. Because we're about 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how. You say that says Dark Con. That's actually in reference to Mortal Kombat versus DC. I don't know.
Are you hurt?
I've never been
Because it's like I could tough it out, but also it's like, I don't know. 17 is a lot of fights. This technically counting as 18. I feel like the last chapter is probably Liu Kang, though. Who else could be in there? Maybe Gears. I don't think we're gonna. I don't know if we'll do Smoke.
It won't happen again. Fight.
Rude. See, because he's doing that on his own. You can see the dragon on the hammer. Quan Chi actually complements Shang very well because he can do the ground attacks while regular Shang can do the straight.
His soul is ours.
Done it.
That wasn't Reiko, that was Shao Kahn.
All the other realms in this timeline are safe.
Never forget, Raiden, that we risked our lives to perform this service.
One that wouldn't have been needed if you hadn't conspired with the other Shang Tsung.
They will fight to the last man.
Come, we must help the others.
That was Shao Kahn, just right there that got stabbed a bunch.
Are you search.
Ready enough. May there be other timelines and titans to find.
Maybe actually Kung Lao is the last chapter considering. I don't know. Hard to tell.
Garrus? Liu Kang?
Easy, Kitana. You are among friends.
What's happened? Where am I?
A long way from home. In a different timeline, to be precise.
What? Are you also
a keeper of time? Yes.
Both of us? How is that possible?
The battle for Chronica's hourglass ripped apart time's fabric. Where there once was one timeline, there are now many. Each new timeline represents a different possible outcome of that battle. In mine, I became Time's Keeper. In yours, it was you. In others, it could be Jade, Sindel, even Kano. The possibilities are endless.
If many timelines sprung from one, and we were both part of it, then you are my Liu Kang.
The same one who battled you in Shang Tsung's courtyard. Who fought at your side at the Colosseum. Who beamed with pride when you became Outworld's Khan.
You broke my, my thing.
Why does fate seem always to conspire against us? To deny us life's simple pleasures?
I don't know. Perhaps in one of the many timelines, they are ours.
I would like to think you brought me here for them. But I know you well enough to know better. What duty beckons us?
I will tell you. But first, we must gather more of our old friends.
Shang Tsung, Titan, wielding the power of the hourglass?
Yes, Kung Lao. He is a threat to all timelines. He is not yet aware of any beyond his and Liu Kang's.
For now, it's only a matter of time.
I had hoped my victory over Kronika would end the endless cycle of combat. Sadly, it begins anew.
We have no choice. We must stop Shang Tsung.
The millions in my White Lotus Society will aid us, if needed.
Thank you, my friends. He is here.
Oh yeah, that was very good. Okay. What does that make sense to do with Shao though?
Liu Kang, you have found allies. Titan allies, in fact. How could I have been so blind? Of course our timelines aren't the only two.
Retreat to yours, Shang Tsung.
No, it said 15 chapters.
To merge timelines has failed.
Yes. Your comrades proved most resourceful. Thus, I have resigned myself to simply destroying your timeline. Knowing that others exist to conquer makes that choice much more palatable. Once I destroy your hourglass, your timeline will cease to exist. I will take great pleasure in finishing you one last time.
I'm actually wondering if maybe chapter 15 is like... maybe it's a bunch of different possibilities rather than one character doing 17 fights. I don't know. Maybe it's everybody doing a fight or something like that.
You fight how I remember. I know what you'll do before you do it.
Likewise. Let's hope our advantage proves decisive.
Fight.
YXY, XXY. Oh look, he does both. You're doing a lot there, Barackington. Sorry, do that again. Do the thing again. The kick. No, stop. You're jumping. I don't want you to jump. Back forward. This is why I prefer Joy-Con to Mortal Kombat. Oh, that's some shit.
Why not slither back to your timeline?
BBB. ABA.
How I've missed fighting by Katana's side.
Let's rip the flesh from their bones. Are Tanya's of all timelines this evil? Mine is no better.
You should meet mine. She's a vast improvement.
The Edenian traitor, Tanya.
I'd like that. Should we survive this battle?
Fight.
Back forward Y. Back forward A. Let's do that. And then down back Y. What is it? Low dragon? Rudes.
There is no question that I prefer my Li Mei to you.
That was awkward. Okay, you need consent before you can do that.
Are you
you the best Shang Tsung can do?
It has begun.
No, yes, this line. They're beaten to the ground.
Liu Kang!
We must stop them. If the hourglass is emptied, this timeline will be destroyed. Heal quickly, my friend. This battle ends with your timeline obliterated. Your final moments will be torture and pain. I do not fear your bravado. I have bested twins far more evil than you.
Fight!
I was gonna do that. I think I lost.
Shang Tsung has made us resilient. I won't go down easily.
I can do that too. Stop it! I think I gotta turn my serious mode on now.
It's time to break my mirror image.
Oh my gosh, I'm so fucking tired. I'm telling the cameo to do something, and they just decide, oopsie poopsie, I got bopped in the snooter. I don't even know how that happened. No, fuck this shit. I'm mashing the buttons. Just kill him. No more chances. I love this giant square.
Go back to your timeline, brothers.
We have little time. The hourglass is failing.
Then let us end this now.
Be good girls and kill them, won't you?
As you command, Shang Tsung.
Kitana and I will fight them. You save the hourglass.
Yes, Liu Kang.
Fool. You cannot save it.
I don't know which of them is worse. Both are cracked reflections of me.
They are abominations. Neither will survive this fight.
Fight.
Sorry, wrong button. I enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy that.
You deserve
Can you tell I'm sick of your shit?
Once Shang Tsung is finished, you will be too.
Ugh.
This isn't over, Liu Kang.
Thank you, everyone, for your aid. This battle was won together.
Shang Tsung is gone, but he's not defeated. He will.
I think this is a glitch.
Be back to renew his campaign.
Not only against this timeline, but against all timelines.
Our choice is clear. We must take the fight to him. Destroy any power he has to make war against us.
Agreed. Shang Tsung is likely already gathering allies as I gathered you. We must best his
I'm just
efforts.
hoping when the scene changes, it
Assemble an
fixes itself.
overwhelming army from across all timelines.
Oh, it says Armageddon.
Once Shang Tsung is finished, you will be too.
Oh, you're still alive. Hi, Fairly. Tudo bem?
This isn't over, Liu Kang.
Thank you, everyone, for your aid. This battle was won together.
Shang Tsung is gone, but he's not defeated. He will be back to renew his campaign.
Not only against this timeline, but against all timelines.
Our choice is clear. We must take the fight to him. Destroy any power he has to make war against us.
Agreed. Shang Tsung is
Yeah,
likely
you're not the
already
only one,
gathering
technically.
allies as I gathered you. We must best
A lot of
his
people kind of
efforts.
disappeared since then.
Assemble an overwhelming army from across all timelines.
Talked to Gamer like a little bit, but he's kind of like ghosted as well. Matter of fact, when was the last time I heard anything from him? May. I haven't spoken to her since she just decided to disappear. I have no idea, like, what even happened. I haven't heard anything. Select your final warrior. Huh. Charles, who do you vote we pick? Oh shit, never mind, it decided for me. It took too long. I mean, yeah, but I don't know why. Liu Kang for story. I'm just gonna assume that there's 17 different endings and you basically just play through them all. I don't know who it landed on. I just didn't think it was gonna do this because I figured the classic towers would have been the way to get this kind of ending, but I guess not. Gears? Alright.
There is nowhere to run, Shang Tsung. Nowhere to hide. We have banded together to rid all timelines of your evil. The threat you pose to them ends today.
Such certainty, Liu Kang, that this battle will end in your favor.
I've tried talking to her, but she just never answered me.
No other way. Because across all
I just figured she did that to everybody.
History bends toward justice.
Does it?
But I had a feeling it was just because she just couldn't take doing it anymore.
Behold, Liu Kang, the hell I unleash upon you.
Look, it's Jax. I mean, it always was hard for her to answer, but like, it felt like when I would talk to her, she would answer. Like, I usually was able to get a response. And like, I see that she still looks at whatever I post on Instagram, so I know she's alive, I know she checks. But it's also kind of disappointing, because I literally just got back from Brazil a week ago, and her and I actually did have plans to meet up. So it kind of sucks that like she decided to disappear from the world, and then like that was right when I bought the ticket, and then it was like, you know, we could have hung out, but she just decided to bail. So it's just disappointing. Depending on how long this depending on how long this takes, we might give another round just to see what all can change. Like maybe we'll pick Liu Kang next and then see if anything's different, but we probably won't go through all versions. Forward, that was the one I already did. YXX. Grab. I was there for a week. And ever since I've been gone, every Brazilian in my life is like, oh man, it's so fucking hot here right now. Like, everyone wants me to go back, so I plan on going back, but maybe not for another year. We'll see how money is. But they're like, come back in December or January. Figure January is a good time because, like, that's when work is the slowest for me, so I wouldn't really be missing out on much. But I have other travel plans that I want to do too. Like, I want to go to New York City next year because I've never been. So, can I afford to do 2 trips is the question.
It is time you die. Fight.
Demon Eye? That's Kano. Sort of. Stop that! It's quite irritating. Maybe it's not Kano, I don't know. It's mixing Kano with fucking Ashura. Yeah, everyone's like, it's 40 degrees. I'm like, please stop. Like, you're not motivating me to come back if you're going to talk about how hot it is and I only just left. I enjoyed myself. I made some new friends, but there was a lot of like anxiety and stuff about being in a foreign country and feeling like, oh God, I thought I knew Portuguese, but now I realize I don't actually know shit. Like, that sucked. I thought I was smart, and then I was there. And, like, you've heard me speak Portuguese, and you know I'm capable. But when I was there, I just didn't feel capable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was told that summer was more rain, though, and I'm like, you guys got it mixed up. Spring is blinding haze. Spring is supposed to be rain, summer is supposed to be hot. But if fucking whatever reason you guys have rainy summers, then maybe you... I don't know. Like, you only just started spring, dude. It just seems a little early to be on fire. Unless you count January. I gotta be honest though, I hate the last time we were all together. It felt really awkward and uncomfortable, and I'm just gonna assume you probably don't remember, but I don't know. I felt like that was the last stream I remember, and I'm like, man, she probably fucking quit because of me or some shit like that, and I let her down. But I assume that's not the case. But it was definitely an unpleasant last words, you know? No, he actually speaks English.
Reptiloids are apex predators.
Lizard Queen. Yeah, it looks like they're just fusing a bunch of characters together. I mean, I assume whatever she's doing now, she's okay, I guess. I saw her post something about jobs once, but I assumed those were all previous jobs. Maybe I don't know what the hell she's doing now, but I don't know. I would like it if she at least made an effort to speak. I don't like the idea of Goro with 4 hammers. Ninja Mime! And Sonya Cage. This shit's too fucking bonkers for me. What?
You've no hope against the Shaolin.
That's interesting.
Fight.
King Quinn. Harley Quinn's lesser half. At least the like fights are short, but like one round. I'm on her close friends on Instagram too, but again, she just doesn't talk to me for whatever fucking reason anymore.
Allow me.
Jackie! Oh, well, that happened, I guess. Was that Cassie, too?
Thank you, Katana.
You're welcome. Now hurry. There's no time to waste.
Oh, hell the fuck no. Beacon! I actually like that name, that's hilarious. Cascade. I just wonder if like picking another character is going to involve another plethora of battles or not, because that's going to kind of decide what we do next. Because otherwise, this looks like the end. I don't know. This one's not hitting me as hard. Like it's okay. It's fine. It's intriguing, but I don't know. I feel like again, I just think the writing in MKX just hit better with me. They've kind of like gone off the rails with 11 and 1, I definitely feel. Nine and X felt.
Time to let rip some star power.
Alright.
Fight.
Ninja mime. Oh, I just got mimed. You're johnnying too hard to cage here, my brother. He lived with 1 health. I mean, it is different. It's just kind of off the rails. Which, I mean, I guess X had its moments too, but it's just, for me, MKX just had really good writing. That was just it. Like, I loved the writing. It felt natural. It felt real. It felt organic. It had a lot of good one-liners in there.
Assist me, Quan Chi.
11 feels a little pandery. 1 just kind of doesn't feel like anything. Maybe my opinion will change. The combat in 11 was great. I loved that, though. I loved the gameplay and feel of 11. Like, that was my game. If you could mix the gameplay 11 and the writing of X, like, boom, perfect, happy. This, again, just really makes me wonder what direction they're gonna do next. Because this shit's just off the rails. Test your might. Test your might. Garrus can't die! Who even cares? With each death, I only grow stronger. You literally can't lose with Garrus. Like, this is just the kind of thing that I feel like needs subsequent playthroughs to truly, and with how long it's taking, I don't know, to truly understand everything and like take it all in, have, you know, have a second opinion.
Hurry, Garrus. You are almost there.
Oh my gosh. I'm honestly getting tired of this.
Time is not on your side. Fight!
I said dark side. And it's worse because I'm playing Garrus, who I wasn't really intending on playing, and I don't know how to play him. Oh, you're invisible, huh? You're doing too much, my brother. Oh, I think I'm also just tired because we've been streaming for 6 hours now? 7 hours?
My orders are to capture and
Can we
kill.
just smoke storm? Sir. 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 Getting really sick of your shit. They have less health than the other fights, but it's just still so fucking slow. This stupid ass loading screen doesn't help shit. Fairlineo, do you own this game?
It's only a little further, Geras. Follow me. Your defenses have failed, Shang Tsung. This is over.
I do not think so.
Realize, sorcerer, that you've brought this on yourself. Avarice and ego have again proved your undoing. We have no choice but to eradicate you.
It is you who will be eradicated. You and your followers. And once you are dead, all timelines will be mine.
Rather than play it again, I'll probably just watch the...
Your position is precarious. To survive, you must submit.
Yes. The question you must ask is, if Liu Kang couldn't finish us, how possibly could you?
Fight.
I don't have a partner! Hold on a sec, I need to actually know what the fuck I'm doing. Y X grab? That's the same thing. YXX grab. That's the same thing. Oh, I expected more. I don't know. I'm just thinking that maybe this final fight actually, maybe whoever you choose doesn't matter, and it's just like, go ahead, pick whoever. It just makes me wonder if you pick Liu Kang, who's gonna help you? Is there another Liu Kang, or like what? But I'm thinking maybe it just doesn't actually matter in the end. Just get to choose who beats up Shang Tsung, I guess.
And they called me the Chosen One.
I am privileged to serve. And now to complete our last task.
You have done more than enough. Please permit me to end this.
Yeah, to which case Liu Kang steps in and does his Liu Kang shit.
May that be the last we see of you.
We are in danger.
Timeline. Without Shang Tsung to hold it together, it's falling apart. You must return to your timeline before this one collapses.
Okay, but Geras is in our timeline, so why would he need to return?
Thank you for your aid, Geras. May we one day meet again.
Is this not the Geras we had? That's not our Geras?
I'm telling you, the locations we found here are money. I mean, look at this. Don't the rainbow colors on these mountains just scream Outworld?
I cannot believe you'll be telling our story about how we defeated Shang Tsung.
Well, the studio thinks it's fiction, not fact. But I don't care, as long as it's covering the budget.
I assume you'll be the star.
Nope, I'm behind the camera, writing and directing. Time to let someone younger and prettier take the lead. You know, I've written in parts for all of you, if you want them.
Us? On screen?
I mean, they're cameos. But like they say, there are no small parts.
Thank you, Johnny. But we must decline.
But Raiden?
The new initiates arrive tomorrow. We must return to the Wuxi to begin their instruction.
Of course. You are right.
What about you, Takahashi? I need a blind swordsman. And no actor can do what you do.
I would love to. But my work to revive the Tyra is starting to pay off. I can't let up now.
Well, I know better than to ask you. Your plate is always full.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Which is why I must now depart.
Off to Outworld? To advise the Empress?
Between her father and her sister, Melina is receiving plenty of good advice. And with the sorcerers and the general imprisoned, there are few threats to her rule.
Is something wrong, then?
I am simply shoring up our defenses. As you know, Bi-Han and his Lin Kuei have abandoned their roles as Earthrealm's guardians. His brother, Kuai Liang, has agreed to build a new clan, the Shirai Ryu, to take its place.
There we go.
I must go aid his efforts.
Is there anything we can do?
Not yet, but I will call upon all of you when the time comes. Madame Bo, once again you have served an excellent meal.
That's kind of you to say.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you, all of you. You have served well as Earthrealm's champions.
No, Liu Kang. Thank you. Joining up with you really has changed the arcs of our lives.
I am glad.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished, there's only one thing left to do. Which one of you gets the bad news?
Not me. I'm still 3 mil in the hole on Sento. How, thick's your wallet, Takahashi?
Thick enough. But seems to me our hosts are on the hook. They did invite us.
You think we have money? The Shaolin live modestly.
Easy, Kombat. They're teasing. Don't worry, farm boy. I've got this covered. Besides, my business manager tells me I can write this whole thing off.
The realms are in safe hands.
Okay. Liu Kang never technically took Gearus's thing and became a Titan again, right? Like, he just... Or is that implied? No, there will not be a stream tomorrow. We will stream again next week on Monday, returning back to normal schedule. And we'll do Mario Party 7, because that's the last one we still need to do. I neglected doing my usual bullshit today, so I could do this. So, I'll need to be a grown-up tomorrow. Even though I was able to get some of my chores done. Yeah, fortunately we didn't have anyone show up and then like say anything bad. Like again, I do think watching it, so I feel like the closest thing we get to a hint about MK12, which maybe they'll do, or we'll say MK13 now since this is 12, is the idea of Bihan, but I mean, I'm still not taking too much thought into that because, you know, MKX ended with a hint of Liu Kang, but that ended up being thrown away, so it'll be interesting to see maybe what goes on there. Yeah, that was the only plans for today, was just stream through the story mode today. Oh, I can't look upside down. I saw. It's Quan Chi.
Ah, look at him, clinging to life. Even now he struggles.
Everyone who fought today did so fiercely.
Had I not been here for it, I would have thought it impossible. Warriors from across timelines, clashing in combat. The blood, the death, the chaos.
Yes, Lord Havoc. It's unfortunate it all ended so fast.
The next time, it won't.
Okay, never mind. We'll see if they actually stick to that or not. But I like the idea of that. That makes sense. One of those things you didn't really think about, but it's like, yeah, Havoc is easy antagonist option there. Because, you know, he was the bad guy of the MKX comic, so it felt like he needed the spotlight. He was kind of, I mean, he was here, which everyone was happy about, but having him serve as the main baddie, potentially, for MK13 would be super cool. So, they didn't outright say it, but in one of the intros, Havoc is actually Dairu. In this timeline, he's Dairu. I just thought that was kind of neat. He'll say, oh, I don't remember who it was, someone will call him that, and he's like, how did you know my name? And I'm like, oh shit. And if you look it up, it's there on the Mortal Kombat wiki too. I'm gonna wait till it goes back to the menu and then we'll just probably end the stream. I'll play around and see what other stuff there is to learn. I mean, it definitely caught. So I'm honestly thinking about this, and I thought about it before, and I was like, maybe they intended this even before they made the game. Like when they were finishing up 11, which is why they chose to end it the way they chose to end 11 the way they did, was because they're like, this is the 30th anniversary of Mortal Kombat. Sort of. Technically, it's the 31st. It came out in 92. But it would make sense for them to kind of like reboot or restart. So I think they had that planned even from the beginning. Even from MK11, they probably had that planned, which is why they chose to make MK11 the way it was, so they could do this. Because they tackle a lot of stuff and highlight a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is pretty much right here is the Armageddon fanfares, the temple right there at the end, and doing that, and just the fact that the chapter is called Armageddon. But yeah, you get references to like every single spot of Mortal Kombat plenty of fan service to any Mortal Kombat fan. I feel like X is probably the least represented in this one. X is really the only one in the series that doesn't actually get any attention from this. I mean, yeah, but that's also just Mortal Kombat in general. It's always been like that. You play through the story, you fight some stuff online. Even MK11 was just a huge-ass grind fest. It reached a certain point where I was like, I just let the computer play for me so I just was interested in unlocking shit. I don't know how much there is to unlock in this game, but I feel like it's probably got significantly less tedious shit to do to where I would feel comfortable because, man, MK11 asked an unhealthy amount of time from you in order for you to complete it. And some of that stuff was time sensitive too. And locked behind online. This doesn't technically have the crypt. So I'm a little unsure because I don't fully understand invasion mode. But there is a way where you spend coins and you like get gear. So that's a thing I just need to look into, but I don't know. I feel like Invasion is meant to be like Towers of Time or something like that. That's just my assumption. I don't know. You know that if they decide to take the direction to make Havoc the bad guy, though, that there's a good possibility we might see more Deception characters returning, like maybe even Hotaru, because he's from Order Realm, and it would make sense for him to be in there to complement the Chaos Realm part. And then maybe eventually one day we'll get a Onaga again. But also is curious if the deaths here are considered, because we had Reiko, Shao Kahn, and Sindel die. But that's this timeline death or other timeline death? I assume this timeline death. A lot of fans want them to bring back Onaga purely just for the fact of they haven't. And even right here, evidenced with Havoc at the end, they do listen to the fans. So it is a possibility with time that they could do that. Fans wanted Havoc, Havoc came back. Kind of in a minor role in this instance, but it looks like potentially a major role for the next one. I don't suppose there's any way I can make this like go faster, is there? Not the fucking credit sequence like lag in frames here. They could bring Drummond back too. They could have Drummond come back and work with Havoc if they wanted to. Out of everyone that I got to play as, I think Baraka and Li Mei were my favorites to do. But also some of the early ones, like Kenshi, didn't have his full powers, so maybe Kenshi will be fun to play as later. Melina was the one I probably enjoyed the least playing, because her shit just seems so complicated. Like, her specials are easy, but her actual combos are kind of difficult. Baraka felt more human than anything. And like we said earlier when we got to that point, it was interesting to see Baraka and Reptile, but like as good guys. I don't know, there was like a lot of changes that like I don't personally care for, but also you restarted the timeline and made it canon, so it makes sense. It's fine. Like the curiosity also comes with the idea of Melina's disease. I don't like that it's a disease personally. Like, are they just gonna keep pumping her up full of drugs forever? Is it possible that like she could grow arm swords like Baraka does? Who can say? And now Melina's the Khanum. I don't know. They haven't done a spin-off game since Shaolin Monks. I think yeah, that's actually true. Because we had mythologies, we had special forces, and we had Shaolin Monks. Those are the three I can think of. And only one of those games was any good. How many fucking people need to work on this? That took so long. See, like, we go extras, right? We can just, like, throw some money in. And then a dragon lights the money on fire, because dragons hate money. Cool. Let me take one small look at something real quick. I just want to see what it does. What happens if I just pick a random one? And then what happens if I pick the start of it? Oh, but then it'll probably do that whole fucking cutscene again. And I don't care to watch that. Shaolin Monks is something I've wanted Sind here and I to do a playthrough of together because I just think it'd be fun. I enjoyed Shaolin Monks. I got everything as 100% as I could except for the stuff that required two people. Like, I had that game fucking memorized to a T, but that was some, as of this point, 8 years ago? I was like the most I ever played my PS2.
It's only.
And there's Gears again. I wonder if that's just gonna be it. Because, I mean, I just assume it doesn't particularly matter who you pick. That's just my assumption. Yeah, customize I'm curious about. Because they made it apparent that you weren't going to have the ability to go as in-depth as you did before. Sure, let's pick Scorpion. But I guess you can. I like that one. This stuff right here harkens back to MK11. Pallets. Taunts. Finishers. You see there's 4 spots for fatalities, though? Maybe you can only customize one thing at a time, I guess. I assume pallets is going to be just like the straight. I'm looking at that stuff on the right where it says new era. I wasn't sure if that was something I could fuck with. Guess not. Yeah, but I'm just gonna assume the actual pallets is something. Ah, okay. All right, now I understand. Hold on. Let me go back to Okay, see, this is the kind of shit that they should have done for MK11. Because it irritated me how so many of them were just the same outfit. There was like 20 different versions of a single skin, and they all look the same. No, that's the way it should have been. That's better UI. Alright, I'm only going to look at one more, and then we'll just turn off the stream. Who should I look at? I want to look at Johnny, see if he's got anything. Yeah, we got 2 outfits for Johnny. Because those are completely different outfits. Go back to Johnny real quick. Let me look at his gear. The shades. Doesn't really matter right now. Alright, well there's Shang Tsungington over there, which we'll deal with later. I liked Li Mei. Let me look at Li Mei. I don't like that. I like this. But this one's cute too. It's a bit over the top though, but okay. Alright, it's been ages. The fights are basically the same for every... Okay. That was what I wanted to know. I figured it probably didn't actually matter. That bottom right thing that's grayed out, I'm pretty sure is Shang Tsung, which I've got the code for right here. So I wanted to redeem that before we started the stream, but I didn't know how it was gonna work. Okay, it's time to stop though for reals. So Monday, as in 8 days from now, normal time, which would be if Ferelino cares, that'd be like 10 o'clock, 10:30 Brazil at night, and then 9:30 Charles time. Mario Party 7. We're gonna start that, finish off the Mario Party series. It's been a while, so yeah. In other words, I'm tired. See you guys later. And thanks for stopping by. And Faralino, don't be a stranger. I don't think I've got you on Discord or anything like that. Or I think I gave you my phone number once and you just ignored it because you a bitch. But yeah, you ever want to talk, man? I'm here for it. And if and if you decide for whatever reason to say hi to Ani for me, that'd be appreciated too. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you feel like it, cool. All right. Good night.
That was fun!